Hi everyone and welcome to another YouTube video by Juren Beauty. Today I'm going to be just doing a quick video on demonstrating how to trim your eyebrows. Julia and I in the salon, we love to use the spring eyebrow scissors. I'm going to just bring those up there for you to have a look at. So these are a great tool. They're permanently open, so it's easy to slide in to trim the hair, and then it's just a nice quick little spring action there to cut the hairs. We've got these now on our website. They're a little bit hard to find, but we sourced them and we got them. We bought ours ages ago and they last a really, really long time once you've got them. So these are the spring eyebrow scissors. And also when you purchase them on our website, we pop in a little spoolie or mascara wand, whatever you want to call it, because this is a really key tool in shaping and also trimming your eyebrows as well. Okay guys, so a couple of things to think about when trimming your eyebrows. Long ruly hairs, they're quite easy to trim because you can kind of see them sticking up and you can give them a quick little snip. But if you want to be a little bit more precise with your eyebrow trimming, it's always good to have a really good look at your brows before you start trimming them and not going crazy. That's why we love using the spoolie, just to give them a really good brush first and just see where the hairs lie, what direction they go in. One thing to think about is some people have gaps in their eyebrows. Like I always seem to have a little dip here in my eyebrow, so I like my hairs to be longer up the top here to kind of cover that gap or give the illusion of covering the gap. And also some people have scars in their eyebrows where they've fallen over, split, and the hairs don't grow in that section anymore. So that's always a thing to think about when trimming your brows, is the way the hair is lying, whether that can cover a gap or whether it can hide a gap. So keep that in mind, and also less is more. A little bit of trim is better than a big trim, and then you've got to wait for them to grow back. Okay, so the first kind of technique that we like to do is brushing the hairs upwards. So brush your hairs upwards first. And this gives you a good idea of all kind of the really long little ruly ones. Now, I always get the really long ones kind of towards the end of my brows, and sometimes they start to curl as well. So I always like to trim those ones, but make sure you're not trimming too much because you don't want to affect the length of the your brow as well. So your test there is corner of the nose, corner of the eye, and then up to the corner of the brow. Okay, so brushing upways just to get those long little ones. I like to then put my finger on my brow like so and slide this underneath and just give them just a little trim to start with, because you can always come back and trim more. Okay, and then always come back in and brush them back down to see if you're happy with that effect. Okay, I'm going to go a little bit further over there. The longer ones there. Perfect. And come back in with your spoolie and give them a good brush. Okay, now because hairs grow in different ways, the next technique is you're going to brush down. Okay, and as you can see, it shows different hairs then as well. So you can see those little longer ones there. I'm going to want to trim those. So again, you can go and put your finger in and just give them a little trim. And the nice thing is with the spring tool is you can get really close in. I just saw a little curly one there. I'm going to go back in there and just give that a little trim. Like so, and then brush back. So it's not a simple matter of just going in and hacking and cutting. It's really, you brush forward, check, brush back, check, just until you can get that trimming right. Okay, now with this section here, we call this the cockatoo section. I like to give them a little trim, but a lot of people do have cockatoo hairs that stick straight up. So some people need to be a little bit more dramatic when they're trimming so that you don't have hairs that grow straight up and then all the rest go quite nicely. You want to trim them quite a lot. I'm going to just brush them up like so, and then go back in and just give that a little trim. So I'm just trimming the tops off there, and then going back in with my spoolie and giving them a nice brush. Perfect. Now brushing down here doesn't so much work for this cockatoo area here. Can work a little bit more on the inner section here. You can see there's a couple of little long ones there. Perfect. And then give them another little brush. Perfect, guys. So that is just a little quick tip on how to best trim your eyebrows. I'm just going to quickly do the other one there. And as I say before, I like to leave this section free, those longer hairs there, but I do like to give the hairs here right at the end a little bit of a trim. And brush back. I'm going to brush up with this section here. Excellent, grab my little spoolie. And do be careful with these, they are sharp. And give a little brush. Perfect, guys. I hope that has helped there. Just a quick little one on how to tame your unruly brows. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to contact us at www.jurenbeauty.com.au. I'll put the link below in the YouTube video on our website where you can grab these. Many thanks, guys.